Alright folks, welcome to our new adventure today. I bring you to a house that was built in the 1930s as far as I can tell. There's a lot of yard here. This might turn into a twofer. We're going to go ahead and get started in the front here and see what we can dig up today. This is today's adventure. Thank you for coming along. Let's go ahead and suit up and get started. Okay, today we're using the Sheen Wing Chong detector. It doesn't have a name anywhere, but we were finding some cool stuff with it last time, so we'll try it this time. Well, this is kind of funny. So I'm literally right here next to the car. We're getting dialed in. Well, I had a high tone, sounded coinage, but nope. Round now. Moving on. I had another high tone, but no, some kind of tin. Wah, wah, wah. Keep going. Whew. Alright, folks. I've been digging nails like you wouldn't believe. Nails sound really good on a metal detector, by the way. However, now we have coin potential. Ooh. See anything? That is what we get. It's a dime. $2,000. No! 10 cents for the piggy bank. Behind the coins, though. Let's go. Alright, folks. Starting to get a trying to film here. Alright. Now you probably can't see it, but can you hear it? Right about there. Let's see what it is. Alright, so this one puzzles me. Came up as coin, you saw that. However, look at that. That is the biggest piece of lead I've ever found in my life. Look at this thing. That's just a straight piece of lead. Holy wow. That's crazy. I have to clean that up when we get on. Bet you that's gonna look cool. Alright, interesting stuff we're finding today. Let's move on. Well, this was kind of interesting. I thought it was a bottle top. That is not a bottle top. Not sure what that is. Looks like a rivet. Have to clean that up. Show you what it looks like when it's all cleaned up. I don't know what that is. It's got some words on the back. Well, we'll clean it up when we get home. Artifact 1. Sweet. Alright, folks. Digging around. It's got some high tones, like coinage. Found that. We all know what that is. It's your door hinge. But, remember I always tell you, check your hole twice. Twice. Remember that. Twice. That means do it again. Because... what is that? Found the token. I can't make this stuff up. Here we are looking for old relics and old coins and old... I don't know what this is, but I'm pretty sure it's new. No! Hey, coin-ish. Always check your hole twice. Oh, we had a coin hit again. Not a coin. What metal is that? Aluminum, maybe? Galvanized, maybe? I don't know. You tell me. Comment below. What is this? Alright, folks. Coin potential. Right there. And 2013. But it's better than a nail. Add it to the coffee money. Sweet. Alright, another interesting find. I have no clue what it is, but it's square, I think. It's got some kind of lid, went to something, obviously. I hate it when people say, oh, I went to something. It feels like brass. I don't know. Definitely brass. It's heavy. It's got that patina look of brass. Huh. Yeah, something cool. Moving on. Alright, folks. Coin potential. Where'd it go? Where is it at? Oh, oh. $1967. Aww. Yeah, common. Still, finding coins is cooler than finding nails. Alright, folks, well, I think we're gonna finish up this front yard here, and then we'll come back for round 2. Yes! The backyard, which I think is gonna be more interesting. Well, let's keep moving. We still got this section here, and then we'll call it a day. Alright, well, we had another coin hit, and that's where it came from. Big old piece of tin. And then out of the same hole, one big you know what nail. Looked like a almost looked like a square nail for a minute, but I think it's just the way it corroded. That's a round nail. Yep. Moving on. Alright, bring on the coins. Coin potential. Oh, 1974.
No!
Coming. Save your pennies, folks. Alright, we're about to finish up the front yard here. We're just coming up to the fence line on the side of the garage. And I don't know what I just found, but I found something cool. Ouch. Would you say that is a lock for a door or a gate or something like that? That's cool looking. Awesome. Finding artifacts.
Yes! Yeehaw!
Pretty cool. Moving on. Alright folks, not sure if the other camera actually captured the video I just took of us finishing up. So we're going to go ahead. We're done for today. We did the front yard, which is pretty big. And the backyard is equally big. So we're going to make this a twofer. And I'm going to come back and do the backyard tomorrow. So let's go back to base and see what we dug up today. Alright folks, back to home base. Got everything set up here. Let's take a look at what we got today. Alright, we got some interesting things and a lot of garbage. Definitely got a lot of these today. I only put 3 out. I threw the rest away. But they range from all over. A lot of nails. And some tin. Not surprised. There's tin for all sorts of stuff. Found our axe head. Roots and all. That puppy is definitely done. Alright. We got the biggest piece of lead I've ever found. I don't know what they were making. It's a big piece of lead. It's heavy. And it's definitely lead. It's very easy to tear. It's got that little bit of shine. But I don't know if they're making fishing weights or bullets or oh, that's cool. Big old piece of lead, that's for sure. Alright. On a door hinge, you're gonna find a lot of these around home sites. This, I have no clue what it goes to, but it's definitely brass. It's very heavy. But anyway, just a piece of brass. It's heavy. Found our fence lock or That's what I'm going for. Some kind of lock. Or 60s. Pretty cool. And then we have our coins that we found. 1969, 1974, 2000, and 2013. And then right next to our door hinge, we found this. I researched this. I'll go ahead and throw that down there. I was just researching this coin that we found. It says Sport Spree Park. Sport Spree Park, as far as I can tell, is an abandoned amusement park located in Berlin, Germany. It was a popular park during the East German era, but it fell into disrepair and was closed in 2002. While parts of the park are being revitalized and some attractions are being restored, it is currently a mix of remnants of its past and outgoing development. Berlin, Germany. Would not have guessed that. Here I thought I found a token to AJ's, and nope. It's actually from Berlin, Germany. That's crazy. I could be wrong. Look it up yourself. Joey the coin. Yeah. Little piece of Germany. That's crazy. I wonder if it's worth anything. Nope. No cash card. Pretty cool looking coin. Alright, down to our last two. This here is the piece that I asked you to throw down there in the comments. What is it? Well, I'll give you a hint. That's right. Flex angle. Haha. We now know what this is. So if you said flex angle, good job. Now this is the last item. And I asked if anybody knew what this was in a short video. This used to be a lock. There used to be a little wire that went through here. And this would lock up your electrical box on the side of your house. I don't remember exactly what they're called. Tabs or tangs or tags. Cool. All in all, not a bad day. We made 22 cents. Biggest piece of lead I've ever found. Definitely not this variety. These are just little bullets. Look at the size of that thing. Look at that. That is a big piece of lead. Alright, all in all, not a bad day. We are going to go back here Monday and do round 2 and get the backyard, which I think is going to be more interesting than the front yard. I really do. There's a lot more activity in the backyard. God only knows what we're going to find. But you're not going to know because you're not subscribed. If you want to find out what happens next, you got to hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed this video, give a guy a like. Sure does help out. Takes 2 seconds. Little push of a button. Make sure you hit that bell, otherwise you won't know when I put out other videos. I can't tell you how much I appreciate all of you watching this. I hope you enjoyed it. Big thank you to my subscribers. I really appreciate the support. I just want to say thanks for sticking with me. We'll see you Sunday with round 2 and whatever else we do this week. My name's Eric. This is Discovery Adventures. We'll see you on the next one. Oh. That's a lot. Yep. Uh-oh. Gotta change it.